Hello, everyone. Welcome again to the episode 6 of the People's Podcast. Alex here with my amazing co-host James.
What's up, people? How's everyone doing today? Hope y'all ready to talk some wrestling because we got a good amount to talk about.
Got quite a bit to talk about. There's been a lot that's happened in the past 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, we got Crown Jewel. There's a lot that's happened on TV, stories developing and stories ending and whatnot. Some fun games. Guess the wrestler,
Yes,
always a
sir.
blast.
About to go
Some
six
more
and
fun
zero.
stuff planned too. So always love the blind rankings.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a lot planned for this one. So I guess we'll just hop right into it.
Yes, sir.
So hit me up with your hot take for the week or for the 2 weeks.
So my hot take, last week we did a top three video games. So I'm gonna kind of go off of that. My hot take this week that WWF No Mercy is extremely overrated. I know a lot of people say that's the GOAT wrestling game. Like there's a lot of people who say that. To me, maybe I'm just showing my age because I'm younger. I didn't grow up with the N64 and the controls. I literally bought an N64 just to play that game. Like 30 minutes an hour, and the controls were terrible, man. Like that, I couldn't play this game because the controls were so bad and like complicated. People say the wrestling games used to have easy controls. Like, nah, maybe again, it's maybe what I'm used to is having those, more buttons and more detailed controls. Where like this one
The
was like
2K, yeah.
it was something like the finisher. You had to hold the thing down, hit this, and a certain angle, and it was terrible. I couldn't hit my finisher. I couldn't figure it out.
I'm not that big a fan of No Mercy, to be honest. So I might agree with you there. I
Right.
don't think it's like the end all be all for wrestling games like a lot
Yeah.
of people do. I think the SmackDown versus Raw series was miles better.
Mm-hmm. And
So
again, I didn't get to play much of it because I couldn't figure it out. And like I said, I've been playing wrestling games my whole life, being a gamer. I
yeah,
literally have been able to figure out everything. That game, I could not get grip of, so I never like did anything of hours worth of playing. Probably 1 hour worth of playing. After that, I'm like, yeah, this ain't for me.
yeah. No, I totally get you there. There's much better wrestling games out there.
Mm-hmm.
So the old heads are gonna hate that take
Well,
though.
yeah, there's gonna be a lot of hate towards that one.
All right. My hot take, I don't know if it's really a hot take, but every freaking week online after Dynamite, I have to hear about it. And I'm sure you know where I'm going with this. I cannot stand the damn ratings talk
Oh,
saying AEW's ratings are in the dump because they're not. They're really not. I mean, they're still averaging 600 plus thousand a week. It's super annoying saying, "Oh my god, they're not where they were like 5 years ago or whatever." I mean, cable has gone down as a whole in the past 5 years. First of all,
mm-hmm.
and they're not on a network, like they're not on like a Fox or something. So that already limits the number of channels or limits the number of households that has access to TNT and TBS. Similar to how you see how SmackDown went from Fox to USA, and
Mm-hmm.
their viewers went way down. It's the same exact reason. I'm
Uh,
so sick of hearing about ratings talk. Warner Brothers would not have extended AEW and given them a new contract if the ratings were actually in the dumps.
Yeah, I'd agree with you on that. I think the rating system, because if you compare WWE to how it was 10 years ago, however,
Hey,
it's
dude,
going to look
it's so
bad.
much worse now.
There's so many different ways to watch stuff now between social
Exactly.
media, YouTube TV, and all the other things that have like other things that I'm pretty sure that doesn't count. Those are just cable views. Not so many people don't have cable anymore.
Not only that, but the Nielsen ratings that get announced every like day after the wrestling shows is only United States Nielsen ratings.
Oh, really?
It's only views in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't include all the views from Canada, Mexico,
Japan.
Europe, where I know wrestling is so much bigger. Well, not I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't say so much bigger, but wrestling is huge over there.
Especially Japan is really like
Exactly.
wrestling in Japan is
Exactly.
really big.
Not only that, but Warner Bros. Has come out and said specifically like almost every year how happy they are with AEW's ratings and how they
Mm-hmm.
generate over 4 million views a week on their
Mm-hmm.
wrestling alone because it's not just the Nielsen ratings and the
Yeah.
people don't understand that. You freaking idiots on Twitter don't understand that that's not the only thing that counts as ratings. for these networks. I
Yeah,
just
I
so
definitely,
sick of it.
it's definitely gonna be a hot take for them WWE diehards and
I'm so sick of it.
tribalistic people.
I
I
want to watch
agree.
wrestling without the damn ratings, seeing the ratings every week on social media. It's so frustrating.
It is
And
annoying,
it's so
and
hard to ignore because it's literally every single week and it's always there.
and that's the thing, auto ratings down from how it was like 4 years ago. Yes, but again, it was also a hot new thing 4 years ago.
Exactly.
It's
People are
hard to
going to
keep.
gravitate to it. And you got to think how big or how crappy WWE was at the time.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
people are going to gravitate towards something new and fresh and exciting.
hmm
But now WWE's gotten hot again, and I'm not saying that's the reason AEW's viewership has dropped,
hmm
but WWE like fans are going to naturally gravitate towards back to
Yeah,
WWE if it's good again.
yeah. And
So there's a lot of factors, and it's annoying, and I'm sick of it. So be better, internet.
it is
Be
very
better.
annoying because again, viewership does not matter. It matters a little bit. It does matter a little bit, but
Exactly.
it's not everything. There's so much more that
Exactly.
goes into it. As long as they're still getting paid ads, I mean, they just made a big deal with HBO Max, so they must be doing something right.
Exactly. And now we get even more discounted pay per views on Max starting in 2025. I think. I don't
hmm
know. They haven't really released all the information yet, but there is a
Yeah,
deal, so that's exciting.
better be a good discount. That's all I'm hoping.
Yeah, for real. Like I'd pay $10-20 for a pay per view, just
That's
not
what I'm hoping.
just
It
not
better
the
not be
50 that it was.
It better not be $10 off of what the hell the HBO Max subscription costs. That's
For
what I
real.
want. I mean, I already
Yeah.
have Max. 'Cause I think Max is the best streaming service out there,
Yeah.
just for what it has.
Yeah.
So I mean, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I'd agree. I'd agree with your take. I would definitely agree.
So sick of it. Got me riled up on a Thursday. All right, let's see. Um, Big thing happened last weekend. Crown Jewel,
Crown Jewel,
WWE
yes,
pay per view, 7 match card.
yeah, improvement.
Surprising for WWE considering they've been sitting around 5 matches per show.
Which is crazy
So
because in our last recording they only had like three announced.
yeah, yeah. Literally like less than a week before the show happened, they had 3 matches announced. So I definitely thought we were well on our way to another very small card, but no, Trips he delivered on the number of matches for the show. How did you feel about the show?
It was a lot better than I thought. A lot better. My expectations for Saudi shows are always low,
Yeah.
and so was this one. I mean, I was excited for the Bloodline match and uh, Gunther and Cody. But yeah, the overall show, there wasn't really any big sleeper match, I thought, that just did not have me interested whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Everything had some moments and something that intrigued me, and so yeah, it was a lot better than I expected.
Yeah. Yeah, I would probably agree with you. Even the 4-way women's tag match, I thought over delivered.
Yeah, I'd
There were
agree.
some really cool spots in that match. It wasn't like great, but it wasn't bad by any means. I thought I enjoyed it. I was a little disappointed that Randy and Kevin
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
happen, but I kind of get it, I guess.
hmm
Um, so technically, I guess there was only 6 matches on the card.
Technically.
But do we want to go one by one and break them down or
Sure,
give our
yeah.
thoughts on them?
Yeah. So we got the first match was the new bloodline of Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and Tamatanga versus the OG bloodline of Roman Reigns and Jimmy and Jey Usos. It was a good match. I liked it. It was more of a storytelling match than anything. You
Yeah,
still had that tension with Jay and Roman,
yeah.
and yeah, that was most. It
I
was
like
most.
seeing that. I like seeing the tension throughout the match.
hmm
How Jay didn't want to tag Roman and
Yeah,
tagged in Jimmy instead, and Roman's facial expressions. He's so good at
yeah.
facial expressions.
Yeah,
Um,
it was a great match. I did not expect Roman to take the pin. That threw me off so much. I expected the OG Bloodline to lose, but I was not expecting Roman to take the pin.
yeah, it was surprising to me as well. And I don't. It wasn't really clean, I guess, because Fatu wasn't the legal man and kind of beat the
hmm
crap out of Roman.
hmm See,
But
I would consider it somewhat clean because Jacob was he was in the match, and all
yeah,
tag team matches are
there was
chaotic.
no
Everyone gets
there was no
involved.
outside interference like there
Yeah,
usually is.
yeah, that'd been Tonga low, and he probably would just messed it up anyways.
Speaking of, Jimmy Uso missed the kick out,
Yep,
the original kick out on Roman. The ref just kind of like held his hand up and
yep.
oh, it's magically got interfered with. But learning from Tongaloa himself.
Yeah, they just make him feel good, showing that everyone else does it. It's okay, buddy.
Seems to be a bloodline thing. Oh man, I thought it was pretty good. Like you said, it was more so storyline based
hmm
match. It was a little slow for me, but it was only like 16 minutes.
Yeah,
Is what Wikipedia is saying.
yeah,
So
that's what I got pulled
it's
up.
not like the normal bloodline match that lasts 30 minutes and 25
No.
minutes where nothing happens. So this was at least somewhat eventful.
hmm
And then
And
what happened after I liked.
yeah, definitely. I think it's obviously setting up more. There's obviously going to
Oh
be
yeah,
war games.
100%. Yeah, it has to be. There's no I see no reason
Mhm.
otherwise.
Yeah, especially now that Sammy's back in the fold. On Monday Night Raw, they had the segment of basically Sammy saying like, "I'm not gonna take shit and whatnot. I'm not gonna go through a trial with everything because obviously accidentally
Yeah,
kicked Roman, and they're gonna talk. They're gonna go confront that on SmackDown. So I'm guessing that's
yeah,
where it'll
yeah,
lead to the War Games match and start booking that.
yeah. Because that's is that later this month or is it December?
These are the last day of November or the first day of December.
Okay, gotcha.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
so I'm excited to see how they build it. I guess with
should be
Sammy,
good.
we'll find out on SmackDown tomorrow. I guess the start
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
So
You want to
all
move
right,
to next match?
moving on
Okay.
is the Fatal Four Way Women's Tag Match. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill retained using
hmm
the Doomsday device. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So I thought the match over delivered. To be honest, I had zero expectations going into it. I was probably the least looked forward to match on the card.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe the Nia match, but um, yeah, no, I definitely thought all the women showed out. I'm a big fan of Io Sky and Kairi Sane.
hmm
Bianca Belair is one of my favorites in WWE, and I mean Chelsea Green's just hilarious.
Yeah, Chelsea Green is so entertaining.
She does her job so well.
hmm But yeah, again, this match did over deliver too because usually women tag matches just ain't it. But like you said, everyone showed up and went all out. And honestly, one of my favorite things about this match is if you go back when Saudi first started, women weren't allowed to wrestle because of how they do stuff over there. Obviously they've had several matches then, but including the referee, there was a total of 9 women in the ring at one time. And that might not seem, for us that's like an everyday thing, it's normal, but like for over there, that's like big stuff over there. That's like
Big
a
deal. That's a big
big
deal.
big deal. So I
You love
enjoyed seeing
seeing.
that.
Oh yeah, I love seeing that just the evolution of wrestling and women's wrestling specifically.
hmm
It's a great thing to see
Yeah,
compared to how it was 20 years ago.
yeah, and even also it goes beyond wrestling too. Obviously, women in Saudi get treated different than they do here in
Yeah.
America. They don't
hmm
necessarily have that privilege. So to see the woman shine, it gives hope outside of wrestling.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
hmm
Absolutely. And the
Yeah,
fans over there just love it too.
yeah,
I mean, they're hot for the whole match.
exactly. That's good. That's good. That's stuff. That's type of stuff that warms my heart.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah, the match itself again, it was a good match. Cool ending with the Doomsday device. Uh, really got to see more out of Lash Legend and Jackson perform because I'm not too familiar with them because I don't watch too much NXT.
Yeah, same.
So that was like my big exposure for them, and they're really good. They're really really good.
I wish they would change the name of Damage Control. I just think that's
Yeah, I would.
it's not Damage Control without Bailey.
uh,
Just change the name to something like go back to something to do with like the Kabuki Warriors or
Yeah, that's what I
something.
was gonna say. Just let Dakota Kai go do her own thing, and
Yeah,
just bring back the Kabuki Warriors.
yeah.
Because eventually Asuka will come back.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. And
Or
I
even if you
mean,
want to separate them, because I'm not. I don't really care for Kyrie Sane as much. I'm not a big Kyrie fan. But Io Sky, she is so damn good.
she is very good. The Queen of the Sky.
Yeah,
The Queen of the Sky, Io Sky. No, I still say Io Shirai. I
that's
don't care.
fair. That's fair.
But yeah, so I got nothing else on the match. Obviously, the right team won.
Yeah,
Although I think Io and Kyrie wouldn't be bad tag team champions. I still am not a fan of women's tag titles just because I don't think there's really a division big enough
yeah.
for it.
There hasn't been
But
good booking for it.
yeah,
And that's been
so
like that for about however long they've had the women tag titles. It's never been.
yeah,
I don't think I can go back and say,
it's
hey, I like that woman's tag title storyline.
to be honest, I can't even tell you a women's tag title storyline from the past. Besides, the only one I remember is specifically is when Bailey and Sasha were tag champs, and
Mhm.
they turned on each other, or Mercedes turned on Bailey, or whatever, vice versa. I don't even know. But alrighty, moving on. We got Seth frickin' Rollins, your guy,
My
beats
boy,
Bronson Reed.
that's a great match. I was a big fan of this match. I no going into it, I did not want Seth to win, and when Seth won, I'm like, ugh. I'm a big Seth fan. I always defend him. I'm like, I don't know if Seth would have won that match, but seeing how it played out, I see what they're doing. I think it makes a lot of sense for Seth to win that
Yeah, yeah. Bronson's just kind of going crazy and just destroying
match.
everyone, and
Exactly. And he came up, he stared Seth down after, taking a curb stomp to the steps and bleeding
mhm,
from it, and then taking a super stomp, as 2K would say.
super stomp. Uh,
Yeah, the match itself was good, and Bronson Reed is just showing out now. He
he
is.
is. He really is. I know we highlighted him on our last episode
Mm-hmm.
or two ago maybe, and I think it was the last
I
one.
think the
But
past two. I think we did it both.
honestly, big props to that guy. Let's make
Yeah.
it three. Huge props
Yeah.
to Bronson Reed for everything that he's been doing.
Yeah. I definitely think this could be a three-match feud. If not, it's gonna be a two-match feud, and Bronson's gonna destroy Seth the next match.
Yeah, I could see it. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, going off that, would that just write him off again? Because like he kind of wrote him off a little bit ago, and
True.
then if Bronson destroys him, is he just going to be fine, or is he going to be written off again? I'm kind of curious how that's
Maybe,
going to play out.
maybe he can do something where maybe at Saturday Night Main Event where he gets written off and then gets another month off and comes back at the Rumble, and that's when you just keep on going.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, because
We'll
that's a
see.
good point. That is a good point.
Rollins has been written off a couple of different times this year.
Yeah.
After Mania, then after that one attack against Reed.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I mean,
Yeah.
I know he's been battling injuries, so he absolutely deserves it.
Yeah, and
He
that's
works his ass off.
yeah, and that's why it's another thing I think is good for Seth to win that match because took a lot of losses this year. He lost twice at
Yeah,
Mania,
yeah,
and yeah, I guess he needed to win
yeah.
two. As crazy as that says for Seth, so it does help him for this year for his track record. And I don't think that loss hurt Bronson Reed at all.
No, seeing it, it definitely. I don't think it did either. Seeing how it played out, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, moving on. Unless you have anything else about it.
Nope, I got
Liv
nothing else.
Morgan versus your personal favorite, our personal favorite, Nia Jax. So Liv Morgan won. I was
Yeah,
kind of surprised by that,
same.
but I'm happy because I like Liv Morgan.
Yeah, I'm so happy to see Liv Morgan getting the flowers she deserves
Hmm. Yeah,
because
100%, 100%.
she had that first title run back in 2022, I believe.
When she cashed in
And
on Ronda Rousey for Money in the
yeah,
Bank.
and
Yeah,
that was
it
cool to
didn't last
see.
very long either.
No, it did not last long. It lasted a few months. It was bad booking. That was Vince booking. Bad booking.
Yeah.
No.
I actually don't think her reign was that bad. She had like those Extreme Rules match against, I don't remember who, but I thought she showed out during her reign.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't last that long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it did not.
But
It did not last. And had a lot of stuff with Ronda Rousey, and Ronda sucks.
yes, very true.
But yeah, I'm glad
Um,
to see Liv getting her flowers, and you can tell, after she won it, she got emotional, and you can tell, that was like the real side of her. Obviously she's playing the heel right now, but
yeah,
you got to see the real side of her. She had the promo, the press conference of just explaining how much this stuff means to her and whatnot.
yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, the match itself, it was a good match. I mean, it was an 8-minute match. You get
Yeah, it was fine. It was
a 9 or eight
nothing,
minute match,
nothing
you're only going to
crazy.
get so much.
Yeah, yeah, nothing crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So
What I thought was going to happen is I thought Tiffy was going to cash in mid match, and you didn't know who she was going to cash in on. Like whoever she pinned, that's the title she take out.
that would be interesting.
That'd have been a cool concept. I thought that'd have
Yeah,
been cool booking wise, but looking back, you want to give someone that big moment of your champion of becoming the first crown jewel champion. So I guess I get that, and it just adds more to Nia and
yeah,
Tiff.
yeah. It would be interesting, like if both were laying on the ground and she kind of ran into the ring or did something and kind of
Mm-hmm.
like hesitated, like should I pin her or should I pin her?
That would have been
That would have
cool.
been really cool. But I wonder
Yeah,
when she's gonna cash in. It's
I'm.
been teased for so long. It's been teased.
It's got to happen soon. So
Yeah,
I don't
maybe
see the
Survivor Series.
Yeah, I don't see the momentum of Nia's reign.
Yeah,
I don't see it putting butts in seats. I don't see people caring about it.
yeah. Not one person. I mean, outside of the wrestling group, there's a select few people who are like, "Oh yeah, great job, Nia. You've been amazing." It's like, it's debatable.
She's been
But
better, but again, like we said in the past, the bar was not high.
I feel like bringing back Saturday night's main event, Tiffy winning would be like a huge
That'd be cool.
starter for that show. Not starter, but a huge moment for that
Yeah,
show's like reinception.
yeah, a good
That
revamp for
would
that
be cool.
show. Lifetime memory. Yeah, no, that's actually probably the best place to do it
Yeah,
because Survivor Series, as I said, we're getting that Bloodline versus Bloodline in the War Games, and that's
yeah,
going to take any momentum from anything, and everyone's
yeah,
going to be focused on that.
yeah, 100%. So we'll see how it plays out. But next we got LA Knight defending his United States Championship against Andrade and Carmelo Hayes.
That was a good match. For only being a 9-minute match,
Yeah.
that was a fast paced, great match.
I love
Like,
all three of the guys in this match too. So
mm-hmm.
anytime you put guys like that together, I love Carmelo Hayes. I think he's an absolute future superstar.
Oh, one hundred
World
percent,
champion easily.
one
Um,
hundred percent better. Hope so.
yeah. Oh, he's got to be. Andrade, love Andrade. Great
Mm-hmm.
wrestler. Loved him ever since basically seeing him in NXT. His
Mm-hmm.
match against Johnny Gargano, that was kind of like the selling point for me
Yeah,
with
it's
Andrade. So,
the selling point for a lot of people. The selling point for me, I'm not as
yeah,
big a fan as I used to be because I'm not a fan of the way he handles stuff on social media and whatnot. But in ring,
backstage or social media, yeah.
yeah, in ring wise, he's definitely talented.
He's very talented. So, and then obviously LA Knight, one of the more over superstars in the WWE.
Yeah, yeah,
So, very good match. I enjoyed it. It was one of my favorites on the show, actually.
yeah. I was gonna say it was
It
probably my
probably was my favorite on the show. If not this, then it would have been Cody and Gunther.
mm-hmm.
So,
But yeah, I'm so glad to see the mid card getting so much attention and having these great matches and great
mhm,
feuds. You
100%.
know,
It's such a breath of fresh air from where we were even 2 years ago.
mm-hmm.
Because I remember, I know this isn't the Intercontinental Championship, but there was a time I think when was it Shinsuke was Intercontinental Champion, and it hadn't been defended on pay per view in like over a year.
Yeah, yeah,
That's just inexcusable. It's
oh yeah,
unacceptable. Seeing the refocus ever since Gunther brought back the prestige of the Intercontinental Championship, and now we got LA Knight as doing great job as U.S. champion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna skip over all the Logan Paul U.S. champion stuff because screw that. But it's just so nice to see. It's so refreshing to see focus on the mid card again, like it used to be.
This one small thing I want to see change with the U.S. title is they did it with the Intercontinental title. Is add some blue behind the stars.
Yeah,
So I think that's a great. The current U.S. title, I love the look. I prefer it over the what we grew up with, the versus
really,
aggression one.
that's a
No,
hot take. No
maybe it
way,
is.
not a
Yeah.
chance.
I mean, right now it's iffy, but if they, I've seen there's plenty of Photoshop pictures out there with that blue background. It makes the title so much. I don't
Yeah,
know how they missed that when they were doing that title. I don't understand how
yeah,
they overlooked that.
honestly, yeah, yeah. How do you have a U.S. title and no blue in it? That makes no
Yeah,
sense.
I feel like they're gonna add it because LA has his own title now. Obviously, I mean, sure, it's just a different strap. They're gonna
Yeah,
sell that, and whenever LA loses, I think they're gonna do a smooth transition to have a nice blue background.
yeah. Who do you think he should lose it to? Who would you
Carmelo
love to see
Hayes.
as the next? You like to see Hayes as the next U.S. champion?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
actually,
would not hate that at all.
I don't know.
So
Maybe give LA Knight a few more months and maybe work back with Hayes or something. But yeah, as of right now, Hayes. I think
yeah,
Hayes can have a great mid card run for the next few years, and then eventually make it up to the main event scene.
yeah, I would love that. Yeah. So have I'm not saying he should have a Gunther type reign with the IC championship, but have him have a real good reign
Yeah,
with the U.S. title. I would love to see that.
I agree.
And then Cody Rhodes beat Gunther for the Crown Jewel Championship, which is still stupid, but that's beside the point. Very good
Yeah,
match.
very
Very,
good
very
match.
good match.
Another surprise ending. I really expected Gunther to win this match. I
Hmm.
expected Kevin Owens to get involved, and that didn't happen. It was a clean match, clean
I
victory.
I think Gunther should have won personally.
I agree.
I feel like Gunther is the more dominant champion, the more like I won't say fighting champion, but I can't think of the word. You know what I'm trying to say though.
Yeah, I guess you dominant. I think dominant's a better one.
Dominant, yeah, yeah. We'll just go with that. So I was surprised to see Cody beat him clean. I know it was kind of like a roll up, so it was kind of like a cheap win.
Mm-hmm.
So it keeps Gunther. It doesn't make him look bad at all.
Yeah.
But
And what I love about Gunther, he's a different type of heel, man. He lost that match, got up, shook Cody's hand, and then on Monday Night Raw, Ludwig was trying to defend him on what happened, saying blah 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 blah, and Gunther's like, nope, I lost fair and square. Cody beat
yeah,
me fair and square.
yeah,
He's such a unique heel. It's like he's just
yeah.
in general, and it's exactly what he is. Like he,
He's a respectful heel.
yeah,
It's odd. It's yeah, but I love it.
and I love it. I think he plays
Yeah.
it very very well.
Hmm. He truly respects the ring and the
Mm-hmm.
mat, like it says on his trunk, like his nickname, the Ring General
Yeah.
or the Ring General.
But yeah, the match itself it was great. Hard hitting, a lot of some good technical stuff, and yeah, it was definitely
Something that I've
probably
wanted to see ever since they met in the Royal Rumble, literally the past 2 years.
yeah. This match
So
had story behind it for the past few years, and I think they just finally worked their way around to it. Have them
yeah,
being both world champions.
it was the perfect time too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So kudos, props to that one. Very good match. So overall, pretty good show.
Yeah, it was good, especially for a Saudi event. I
Yeah,
mean, sure, Saudi events have been better throughout the years ever since Triple H took over.
yeah,
It's now an actual event
definitely.
instead of just a nostalgia show.
Yeah, yeah. No DX versus Brothers of Destruction on this one.
Nope.
Oh, hey, didn't
No,
Goldberg made an appearance too?
he did make an appearance, more of just announced that he's gonna have a retirement
Yeah,
match.
yeah, yeah.
It's cool and all. I'm glad he's getting his last match, but there's only one retirement I care for in 2025.
John Cena.
Yep, it's gonna overshadow anyone else who retires,
That's very true. Yeah,
which is
fuck it.
good. Goldberg.
Just have them have a match. They never wrestled each other, right? Goldberg
Mm,
versus John Cena.
yeah, I'd be
I
okay
don't.
with it, but I think it's gonna be Goldberg and Gunther.
Yeah, it has to be. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
it makes sense. I don't.
God,
I hope they don't do it at WrestleMania.
I don't think they will. They were pretty specific of like there's no date and no time. I feel like Triple
Yeah,
H doesn't necessarily want to do this match, but more of just to make him happy to get that Legends contract.
yeah. Get him out of there, make money off him, and then be done with him.
Because if I've learned anything from the past of what I've seen from footage of Triple H back in the early 2000s, he does not like Goldberg.
Doesn't surprise me.
But yeah, that was a crown jewel. Well,
Yeah,
overall, what would you give it? I'd give it 8 out of 10.
I was thinking around there. Yeah,
A solid 8.
around 8 was my thought too. It wasn't over the top, but it wasn't bad by any
Mm-hmm.
means. So, like you said, definitely one of their better Saudi shows. So, thank you for putting meaning into it again.
Yeah.
Not again, I guess, but for the first time. Yeah, man.
All right. Should we flip over to guest wrestler?
Absolutely. Absolutely should.
Who's guessing first? Am I guessing first? I think you're guessing first.
I'll guess first. That's fine.
All
Bring
right.
it on, James. Bring it on.
I already got the thing ready. Let me know when you're. Can't see because of my. Oh, there you go.
I can see it. Yep.
You ready? You ready for this? You got everything ready
I'm
to go?
ready. I'm ready. I'm nervous, but I'm ready. Let's get 4 in a row, baby. Let's go. Are they active? Are they an active wrestler?
Not currently at the moment.
Not currently. Okay. Is it a male?
Yes.
Are they in WWE?
Yes.
Ooh. Did they wrestle this year? Have they wrestled this year?
Yes.
Not active currently. Wrestled this year. Logan Paul?
Fucking Christ,
No
bro.
way. Let's go.
God damn it,
That's a
man.
record. That's got to be a record.
That was like 40 seconds,
Let's
man.
go.
Damn. Hell.
I'm getting so much better at these.
Yeah, I was hoping to throw you off because I know how much you don't like Logan Paul, so I was just hoping you just don't think
Logan
of.
Paul. But still,
Damn,
thank you for helping me win.
damn, damn.
Hell
That
yeah.
was
All right.
that was
That's a 4 in a
good.
row, James, and I
Yeah.
think I'm probably not going to stump you on yours. So, but hell yeah, let's go. All right, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, let me get the timer pulled up here. Got 1 minute and 3 seconds. All right, ready?
Ready. Are they still active?
No.
Is it a he?
Yes,
Were they ever in AEW?
they were not.
Were they in WWE?
Yes,
Were they in the Ruthless Aggression era?
yes,
Were they in the Attitude era?
yes,
Were they in the PG era?
yes.
Is it the Undertaker?
No,
Were they in the current era?
no,
Are they a former Royal Rumble winner?
no.
Are they a former World Champion?
Yes,
WWE Champion?
yes,
World Heavyweight Champion?
yes,
Were they in a tag team?
yes.
Man. Have they been on TV in the past 5 years? Are
I'm
they
going
in
to
the
say
Hall of Fame?
yes.
Are
I'm
they a
going to
Hall
say
of
yes.
Famer?
Yes,
It's a he, right?
yes,
Uh, did they fight The Undertaker at WrestleMania?
yes. Oh,
Uh,
time's up. Uh-oh. Time's up. You got one guess. So, just a recap, WWE champion, heavyweight champion in a tag team, fought Undertaker at WrestleMania, not a Royal Rumble winner. Fought in the Ruthless Aggression era, PG era, and Attitude era. So you got
never,
one guess.
never won a Rumble?
Never won a Royal Rumble.
Fought The Undertaker. Attitude. And never was in AEW?
Never was in AEW. Who in AEW has fought the Undertaker at WrestleMania?
Big Show.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I don't think he's in AEW anymore, though, is he? He might still be. I don't remember. I don't think so, but
He said he was WWE champion?
WWF. But yeah, WWE
Ooh,
champion.
that was a hint.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get it now.
Uh, oh, I am stumped.
You got this. You got this.
Active in the Ruthless Aggression era. WWEF champion. Holy cow. I'm going to get this. Give me a second.
You got it. You got it. You got it. I know you do. Or did I stump you?
Kane.
Let's go. It's Kane.
Oh,
It's
I would
gotta
have
be
been pissed.
Kane.
Holy shit.
It's
I would
gotta
have been
be
pissed.
Kane.
I would have been pissed. I would have been pissed. I would have been pissed. Oh, God.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Oh,
7-0.
oh man. Oh, I would
7-0.
6 or 7.
6-0.
Yeah, 6 and
6-0.
0. Oh, man,
Damn
I
it.
would have been pissed. Like, you almost missed me, bro. I don't think if you would have said that WWF part, I don't think I would have gotten it.
Really? Damn it. I
Maybe.
should
No,
have
maybe because
said anything.
it was being WWE champion, but not winning the Rumble. Like, I was thinking Triple H, but no, won a Rumble, and Big Show was in AEW.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That
dude,
was a great one. That's a great one right there. Hell yeah.
Oh man, dude,
That's gotta be Kane.
you had the record for shortest. I had the records for the longest. I
that
thought
took a while.
for a second.
Definitely took a while, but you got there.
My
So that's what matters.
on Kane. That would have been crazy.
Oh man, you were close with the Undertaker, but
Mhm.
he won a Royal Rumble. So
Did I say Undertaker's name after I asked if he's faced the Undertaker at WrestleMania?
no, I think you said Undertaker. You guessed Undertaker
That would have
before
been
that.
bad. Sure, the Undertaker has fought the Undertaker, just not at WrestleMania.
That'd be hilarious. Oh man.
Right.
Sweet,
I'm gonna add
man.
those to.
Well, we both got it again this week. That's
Yeah.
4 weeks in a row that we've both gotten Guess the Wrestler. So kudos to us. We rock.
I'm gonna add that to the names to the list.
Yep, Kane and Logan Paul. Blech. Sorry, I almost threw up.
Man, that'd have been crazy. I would have been so mad if I missed Kane.
Your literal favorite of all time. You didn't guess ECW World Champion either.
no. Most people wouldn't.
Oh man, I'm surprised he never won the. Did he never win the U.S. Championship?
Nope.
Doesn't look like it, but he's a Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, because he was. Yeah, I'm guessing they counting hardcore title then.
Hardcore, yeah, probably. 24/7 champion. I forgot about that.
That's his last title. No,
What have they done? What have
was
they done?
Glenn Jacobs, sir. That was not Kane.
Oh yeah. Alrighty. Moving on. There's a lot to talk about in weekly TV talk. So
Yeah.
where do you want to start? Let's start with WWE. How about that? And then shift to NXT, shift to AEW from there.
Okay.
And then I want to give a little shine to New Japan as well. So we can do that at the end though.
But yeah, WWE got a lot of good stuff going, especially now that Survivor Series coming around the corner. I don't know if they're gonna do brand warfare at all. There's some stuff that looks like it, we can see it, but I don't know. I kind of wish, because now that it's November, I've been getting memories on Facebook and whatnot of like the brand warfare invasions and whatnot. And those were always so cool, like the one with NXT
they were so much fun.
and whatnot. Like I love that stuff. I think that stuff's cool. But back then, brand warfare was about champion versus champion, and honestly, I don't think they're not gonna run back Gunther and all that. They just did that stuff. So
yeah. So I think that pretty much put a stop to anyone's thought on bringing back the brand warfare, which is fine. I do miss it though. It was a fun time. It was always entertaining. But I mean, it's not like it really matters. People jump. People go to other shows anyways. So
there's the Bloodline stuff is a lot. Lately, they were pretty good with not jumping shows, and now the whole Bloodline stuff, they'll just jumping everywhere.
Yeah,
which I get it. Something whatever.
Yeah. I want to highlight Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker again. Just future of the company. They're both fantastic. I'm super hyped for Breaker becoming now is it 2-time Intercontinental Champion?
Yep.
Which is crazy. I mean, Gunther literally lost it like 6, 7 months ago,
Yeah,
and
and
Braun Breaker's already a two-time Intercontinental Champion.
it's changed
So
four times.
Sammy,
I
yeah,
think.
Sammy, Braun, Jay, Braun again.
Yep, that's
So
crazy. Which is okay.
yeah,
Not every title reign needs to be, especially in
yeah,
the mid
exactly,
card.
hundred
Especially in the
percent,
mid card. There should never,
100%.
excluding what Gunther did, there should never be a mid card title reign that lasts over a year, in my opinion.
So Dean Ambrose,
That was a terrible reign.
it was, it was not
I
good,
think he
but
defended
he's
it
the
like almost like,
longest reigning U.S. champion.
yeah, only defended it a Logan Paul amount of times.
Oh God, freaking Vince, man, Vince. Oh, so what else is new with WWE? I wanna talk a little bit about WWE ID. How's that sound?
Yeah, I'm excited.
That's
I
happened
think that's
since the last
cool.
time we talked.
I think I get the why some people are hesitant about it. If this was Vince McMahon's WWE, I would understand the hesitant, but I don't think it's gonna be like that with Triple H. I don't think it's gonna be like, hey, you're working with one of the WWE ID groups, you can't go to AEW type stuff. I don't think it's gonna be like that.
I could definitely see that being a thing,
I don't.
considering the tension between the two companies.
I don't
I
think there's
mean,
tension
they still don't. Come on,
with the companies themselves. I don't think there's tension.
you just think it's Triple H.
I don't think it's anyone.
You don't think so anymore?
No, if anything, shit, you might. This might be a hot take for you. If anything, I think it's more towards Khan.
Well, yeah, that I won't disagree with.
Tony Khan, not Nick Khan.
No, I know Tony Khan.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
no, yeah, Tony Khan. I feel like does not like WWE, but I mean,
yeah.
he still talks about how he wants to do a joint show, but he just I we haven't heard in a long time. Actually, it's been a while now. Like any shots from Tony Khan to WWE, so
No,
which is refreshing. Like it's nice. That's
yeah,
how it should be. Um,
yeah. I don't know. I don't see Triple H doing that because I mean RVD just showing up now, and RVD's been showing up. He let these people show these legend contracts go work with AEW. So I don't see how this would be different.
yeah, I don't know, man. I worry because WWE doesn't. They don't talk about AEW. They don't show like obviously they can't show like AEW highlights, but for guys that are there and come back, they just gloss over. They don't talk about their time
Mm,
there. Like Cody Rhodes, they didn't talk about
they talk a lot about Cody Rhodes' time there.
how. I'm curious.
I mean, they brought up
Maybe I missed it. Maybe I
maybe
missed it.
they've used it. They've definitely used it against him in storyline, saying how he made a company. Went to go be EVP, couldn't do that. They said that a lot.
I'm talking about the okay, yeah, maybe the wrestlers, yeah. I'm talking about the company itself. They don't.
But AEW
I
doesn't
don't
do
even
that
know what I'm.
either.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to
It's
say.
hard to. It's hard to because it's hard to advertise it because probably legal reasons. Maybe they can't say some certain stuff. I don't know. I don't know all that stuff, but there also hasn't been that many jumps. I mean, yeah, Jade Cargill, Ty Dillinger, Ethan Page, and CM
Did you
Punk.
call him Ty Dillinger?
Oh shit! I did.
The perfect 10.
uh,
But yeah, no, I got you.
but the
Yeah,
concept of the idea, I think the idea, I think is cool. I think it's a lot better than the college thing they do. At least these people are actually wrestlers who care about wrestling. I've grown up caring about wrestling. I mean, I know that the college version that they have that has given some good athletes and whatnot, but I rather see professional wrestlers get attention from professional
100%.
wrestling.
Yeah. I mean, I 100% agree because you got these indie wrestlers that are working their whole lives to be a wrestler and become
Mm-hmm.
big time. And then WWE just goes out and recruits some 5-star football recruit or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
instead of like somebody that's dedicated their whole life to the wrestling business.
Exactly.
I don't like that. I think it should have been an indies thing from the start
Mm-hmm.
instead of the whole like I forgot what they even called it
Like
with the
NIU. I want to say NIU, but no, that's a damn college.
that's a college. What? Yeah,
Something
NIL, but no, that's like that's a
like
whole
yeah, I
different
think
college thing.
no, whatever they
I
call it,
mean,
the BB.
yeah, yeah. No, I 100% agree with you there. I am a little hesitant though because how many people are just gonna try and fast track into WWE and like I don't know. I just worry for the indie scene.
I think it's gonna help the indie scene. I think depending
I
depending how they go about it, I think I guess it just really depends what they do. I mean, if they have all these talents that going to indies, bingo halls, but still having the highlights, because they said they're gonna have highlights of the wrestlers on social media and whatnot. So I think that can help. You know, if they have this guy going to PWG or your local bingo hall wrestling, I think that can potentially help a lot of indies.
It's possible.
It all
I don't
depends
know.
on how they
It's
execute. It's definitely
yeah.
going to be uh, what's the word?
If it's like another NXT UK situation, then I'm not for it at all. Because they basically all they did was poach all the talent from the UK indie scene and
Mm-hmm.
almost destroyed the UK indie scene.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Yeah,
that's I guess I'm a little hesitant because of that because that was like a Triple H thing.
I don't think it's gonna
And
be like that. I think it's more of just because I don't think this is gonna be. There's not gonna be any storylines or weekly shows called WID.
oh
I
no,
think
it's just like a program,
exactly. That's why I don't think it's gonna
like
be
a
like that
training
because
program.
NXT UK was a show.
Yeah. Yeah, but the concept is
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like you said, we'll have to see how it plays out, but there's certain hesitancies and for good reason, but also it could turn out to be a great thing.
Yeah, yeah. It all depends how they pull the
And I'm
trigger.
hoping.
Since
Yeah.
it's Triple H, I expect it to be something that's gonna help professional wrestling more than hurt it. If it was Vince, yeah, I think it would just be, hey, I want to control these indie guys so they can't go to AEW.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So, still waiting on the companies to work together eventually, hopefully.
Hopefully,
Not
he'll.
probably not going to happen, but
Yeah, I mean Triple H said he's open for it. I think
I don't think.
some high up in WWE, maybe it was Nick Khan. There was some high up said that they wouldn't be, they would listen to the idea.
I can't see Triple H listening to the idea, to be honest. After dumbass Tony Khan is everything that he's said towards Triple H. But maybe
Yeah.
give it some time. Give it some time. Tony Khan's been a lot less.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even think of the word aggressive towards
Oh, that's the
WWE
crybaby.
lately. So in the past like year, it's really been he's really calmed down, which is
Mm-hmm.
great.
I think he
So
learned a lot from the CM Punk stuff.
it's possible. Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely possible. So
Because I mean, I think I don't know if we discussed this on a podcast before. I think the best way you do it is 11 card match. WWE wins 6-5.
yeah, or
To me,
even
that
7-4. Like
whatever it
I
is, I
mean,
think WWE goes over because
they're the bigger company. I feel
they're
like
the
they
bigger
have to.
company,
Yeah,
and it's gonna help AEW get views.
exactly. It's gonna bring an audience that isn't even open to a different company.
Because
I'm
this,
not saying all, but I'm saying
yeah,
there's a
yeah,
good portion of the WWE audience that isn't don't watch other companies or
yeah.
haven't even
I mean, there's
tried.
a big portion, and there's still some
Yeah,
people who really just don't know what AEW is,
yeah.
which
It
is
would
crazy.
definitely open them up to a lot more eyes,
To me,
which would be huge. I would definitely trade off a couple of wins for matches
hmm,
for that amount of attention
that should be a future
if I
segment.
was
We do a dream card of what we would want for a crossover.
a crossover pay per view. Yes,
That could be a good segment we have for next.
that would be a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely build that into the plans. So speaking of WWE ID, I don't know if this is really related, but Baron Corbin is gone. Baron Corbin, Tegan Knox, and Indy Hartwell have departed the
Yeah, it's
company.
weird. It's weird to have it. When it sounds like this contract's ended, it doesn't
But
sound like
it's not
release.
because they have 90-day clauses. So it's not just
Oh,
contracts ending. It's they
it's
were
weird.
released.
It's weird.
But I don't know. I guess it's the social media trying to say it in a nicer way.
I guess it's weird.
But
I mean, it happens.
yeah,
It sucks. It does suck. Uh, Indy Hartwell. I was never a big fan of Indy Hartwell. Really, I was never. I don't think she was bad. I never cared for her. Never cared for her. Dakota Kai, I was a pretty big fan of. I think Dakota Kai had a lot of potential. I think Dakota Kai.
Yeah, you mean Tegan Knox.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it. I mean, they
Yeah.
were they were like best friends like in
Yeah.
NXT at that time in like 2018, 2019. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Tegan Knox, I liked her a lot. I mean, she just had a bad luck with injuries.
yeah. Yeah, she tore her ACL like 2 years in a
Twice.
row or something. It's
Yeah.
in a short span. Yeah.
I think 3 times.
3 times?
Might have been because
It's
there was the
it
one
might be. It might be.
she recovered from one, then she got injured in the women's classic, and then I think that was a recent injury. I could be wrong.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
And Baron
But
Corbin,
it really sucks, man.
yeah, and for Baron Corbin, I'll speak of Baron Corbin later.
Oh, is he your superstar highlight? All right. We'll save that. Save that for a little bit later. So
Hmm.
it always sucks seeing releases, but
Hmm.
I get it. I mean, it's a business at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's just some people
So it
don't
yeah.
realize. I mean, it happens. It happens all outside of wrestling. At the end of the day, AEW and WWE are businesses.
Yeah. I think the whole idea of having 90-day no compete clauses is still bullshit.
Hmm.
How are you just gonna limit you're firing these people essentially, and you're
Yeah, I don't.
saying you can't go work for three
Yeah.
months. It's like I
Luckily,
don't like that at
when I've
all.
been told to still pay for those 90 days, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
But it's
still,
still
like,
it's a weird concept. Like, yeah, we don't want you, but you can't go there.
yeah, you can't wrestle literally anywhere for 3 months.
It's weird.
It's really weird. I don't like that, and I wish that they would just do away with that.
Yeah,
So kind of
I
like
know
how when a
most of
wrestler's contract comes up, they don't have a clause or anything.
yeah.
When a
I
wrestler's
know.
contract comes up, they can show up wherever, whenever.
Hmm. I think AEW has that too, a non compete too. They haven't really had big releases, so it's hard
Yeah,
to
they
tell.
don't really release people. They had like
Hmm.
one wave of releases like
Hmm.
a year or maybe more ago, but it was people that made bad decisions and people that were yeah. So, but I don't know. It's weird. I'm
Speaking,
glad that AEW doesn't really release people.
yeah, but I
But
mean, eventually, I
I
think
feel
that
like
it's gonna catch up to them, or they might have to. Like we said again, it's a business.
yeah. Thankfully, Tony Khan's got an assload of money that it doesn't really matter if he's paying them
Yeah.
or not. But and at least I know WWE's gotten a little bit better about this, but it's still nowhere near the level of like AEW at least lets their wrestlers wrestle anywhere else while
Hmm.
they're under contract.
Hmm.
So they're at least able to book if they're not being used necessarily
Yeah.
on TV, at least able to book matches in GCW or Wrestling Revolver or DPW or wherever. It doesn't
Hmm.
matter. So
Yeah.
it is nice to see that at least.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah. Also, it had NXT
And
ECW
the
2300.
2300
Yeah,
Arena,
20. Yeah, that
ECW
was
Arena.
cool. I actually know because we're recording this on a Thursday. I mean, we normally record on Tuesdays. But, we both have scheduling stuff, but we're doing it on Thursday. I actually watched that over AEW live. Like I haven't
Yeah,
watched AEW yet. I figured, okay, you covered AEW stuff, I'll cover the NXT stuff. That's kind of what I
that's
mindset.
fair. Yeah.
Usually I don't watch NXT, but the idea of doing stuff with ECW I thought was intriguing. It
Yeah.
it was a good show, man. Good matches, a lot of good cameos with RVD, Dudley Boys,
Nunzio?
Nunzio,
Fucking Nunzio, man.
Rhino, freaking Dawn Marie. I forgot she existed.
Yeah.
Francine.
Yeah. No, that was really cool. I
Mhm.
love seeing kind of the callbacks to original ECW. That was really
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, it was
I didn't
cool.
watch the episode, but I watched like highlights about it
Mhm.
just because I didn't have time to watch the full episode. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, man, it looked like a pretty good show.
Yeah, the opening match with
I just
the opening women's match. I don't know. Again, I don't watch NXT on a weekly basis, so I'm really just not good with names. But the opening match with the two girls was a good, hardcore, heady match.
that's what I've heard. Yeah. I I want to like NXT so bad. It's just there's been so much irreparable damage done
Mm-hmm.
from what the black and gold era was
Yeah, from what
that
I
I feel like
hear,
it might not be that it's a bad show now. It's just my interest in it is just not there.
there's a lot of people that say it. I see that NXT sometimes has the best show of the week.
I
I
see
hear
that
the
too.
I hear the booking's really good. It's just to me, there's just so much wrestling going on with NXT, Raw, SmackDown, all the AEW shows. It's hard to watch everything.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
hard, and
100%.
they have a personal life.
Yeah,
I like playing
100%.
video games or doing some stuff on the side. Sometimes, yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I totally get it. It's so hard to keep up with all this wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I mean, if two companies alone, that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah,
So that's literally 5 out of 7 days a week with wrestling on, just for two companies alone. That's
and
not even counting like
if it's a pay
GCW
per
or
view, it's 6 out of
indies or
7.
pay-per-views. Yeah,
Yeah,
not counting like New Japan or anything else. Like TNA's on Thursdays.
yeah.
There's another one that's it's crazy. There's so much wrestling out there, which is great. It's just hard to follow it all, especially like you said when we have lives. I'm not always
Exactly.
sitting at home every night. So and for me, football takes precedence over wrestling.
That's fair.
So I don't miss like a Monday night game or a Thursday night game. So I just love football, man. I'm so happy it's back. Go
I hate
Vikes.
football.
6-2. Last 2 weeks have been rough for you. Yankees, Bears lose on a Hail Mary and then get destroyed by Arizona.
Like
I
I've been
feel bad
saying,
for
this is why my favorite sport's the one that's predetermined.
you. See, I was expecting to be in this position. I was expecting the Vikings to be like 2-6
It
right now.
blows my mind how good the Vikings are. It makes no sense.
I don't understand, but I'm not going to complain. So, Trevor Lawrence isn't starting this week, so they should be able to beat Mac Jones of
Mm-hmm.
all people. They should have no problem running through the Jags.
Yeah.
But
And the Bears themselves haven't necessarily been bad for what they normally are. It's just we are virtually are in the toughest division in the league.
literally, yeah, yeah, very good division. It's probable Super Bowl winner, to be honest. If we're being honest with the Lions.
Nah, I think the script still says the Chiefs.
I hope
Uh,
not. Man. I hope not. I don't.
this is
I don't hate the Chiefs. It's just I want to see some new teams.
see, this is
I
what
want
I
to see the Bills or the Ravens or somebody.
we're definitely getting sidetracked. We're not even talking about wrestling anymore. But I want to say this because I think it'll be a good short. I've been saying this for probably about a year now. I think I said this after the Super Bowl last year. The Chiefs are going to do a three-peat, and Travis Kelsey is proposing to Taylor Swift after the show, after the game.
I would not be surprised at
I'm
all.
telling you, that's what's going to happen. I've watched a lot of wrestling. I know how this stuff goes.
That's literally just like a picture perfect, like a storybook.
I'm telling you, it's what's going to happen. He's going to get a ring. She's going to get a ring, and everyone's going to be happy.
Well, most people are going to be happy. Who really wants to see that though? A Chiefs three-peat.
I do.
Yeah, you do.
I'm a big Chiefs fan. I like the Chiefs. I like
That's fair.
Mahomes and Kelsey a lot. If it
That's
ain't the
fair.
Bears, I hope it's the Chiefs.
Really? Okay. See, if I had an AFC team, it'd be the Bills because I love Josh
No,
Allen.
I love the Bills. You know what? I think the Bills are my second favorite football team overall.
Just
Just
for you, Simon.
yeah, Josh Allen and January goes home.
Damn. Damn. Shots fired. No, I love Josh Allen ever since he hurdled Eric Kendricks in his
Yeah,
rookie year.
Josh
That was
Allen's awesome. Yeah, but I guess Bills. Yeah, I just always forget about them in the playoffs.
Bills
It seems like
Mafia, dude. They deserve it. They're
Bills
such
Mafia.
loyal fans.
That's a good
Those things
transition back
jump
to
through
wrestling.
tables. Those things
Bills
jump through
Mafia,
tables, bro. Literally.
crazy dude.
Transition back into wrestling talk with Bills fans jumping through tables. We got
Uh,
anything else in WWE that you wanna touch on? I know we kind of did with the Crown Jewel review.
yeah, so I think all major stuff I said today. I'm probably forgetting about something now, dawn on, but it is what it is.
Probably, yeah, but that's all right. So transitioning into AEW, um, I thought Dynamite was really good for the most part. The one thing that I'm having trouble with is Adam Cole's return. And you know me, you know how much I love Adam Cole. It's just
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't feel the same. It's not hitting the same as it did last time he came back, like last
Yeah,
year. It's
I
just it feels like
unfortunately agree.
something's off. Something's off with him, and
I can
it
tell you what's
sucks.
off. He's not hitting the weights.
God damn it, James!
But
Don't
no,
be that
no,
guy. Don't
but
be that guy.
I won't be that guy because he's, I like Adam Cole and NXT and AEW. He's still the same size. I don't know why the muscle thing become a problem all of a sudden. But what I think the problem is Roddy Strong.
Really?
This whole, I don't get what they're doing with this. They both got to win three. Roddy in this storyline with MJF and Adam Cole is just a sore thumb. He doesn't belong. I don't like it at all.
See, I loved it last year when Roddy had like the neck brace and he was neck
Mm-hmm.
strong, and I think that played like a fun part in the MJF and Adam Cole storyline.
Yeah, yeah.
But
At that
now,
point, yes, but now, no.
yeah. Well, ever since when Adam Cole came back, he said that he wanted to do it like alone. He wanted to do it on his
Mm-hmm.
own. And then like a week later, he's back with Roddy again. I
Yeah,
just, it's unnecessary. It's 100%
yeah,
unnecessary. But I just, something's not hitting the same with
yeah.
Adam Cole.
I saw your
And
tweet.
he might just need time back. I don't know.
I saw your tweet. Was Adam Cole and Malachi Black not that good?
It wasn't. It was fine. It wasn't like a match that it wasn't what you would expect out of guys of that caliber. And
Okay,
then the ending was really weird. Malachi just like sat down in the middle of the ring and let Cole
that's
like
what I
hit his
saw.
finisher on him. And then after the match, he like gave him a hug or something, and it was just really weird.
That started rumors about Malachi leaving, which kind of made sense. But now he's come out and said he's not leaving. Like, well,
I
I don't
don't unless it's just mind games. It might be mind games.
know. If so, it's working because I'm fucking confused.
I'm confused. I'm confused as shit. Like what is happening? But I love Brody King come out and tweeted. You saw that, right?
Join the circus and what that shit had me dying, bro. I
Uh,
enjoy anytime these dirt sheets get called out. Like we saw it
yeah.
with AJ Styles. This dirt Fightful came out and said that WWE refused AJ Styles to go to the TNA Hall of Fame, and AJ Styles said himself, "No, I was the one who refused."
No, man. WWE made him tweet that. Get a life.
Nothing brings me more joy than dirt sheets getting called out.
Facts. 100%. Yeah. I can't stand dirt sheets. That's a conversation for another time.
Oh yeah,
Even though we kind of already had one about Meltzer a few
yeah,
episodes ago. So we got Adam Cole. We got the Death Riders. No longer the Blackpool Combat Club. It's the Death Riders.
good.
So I think it's fine. It fits them well.
hmm
They're just causing hell on Dynamite and Collision and everywhere.
I think the
So
best part of Dynamite right now.
I think
My
so. Yeah,
favorite thing going.
it's probably my favorite storyline in all of wrestling, to be honest. Um, I just love everything that they're doing, and
hmm
I don't really know what else to say. We get Orange Cassidy versus Mox again at Full Gear, so I'm pretty hyped about that. Because I think last time it was at All Out, right? When we were there, they were the main event All Out last year for the
yeah,
international
yeah, yeah.
championship.
Because
Yeah, when Mox won. Yeah.
that's Max dethroned him. I think you're talking about this shit for a second. Like what?
No, not this year. No. But no, that was so. I'm excited to see that again. I love Orange Cassidy, and it's like they're making him feel like one of the bigger baby faces in the company,
hmm
and I think he deserves it. I think it's fantastic because you hear all the people online saying, "Oh, he's pockets or whatever. Like he sucks. He's not over." That's absolute bullshit. Every time the dude's music hits, he gets some of the loudest cheers in the entire company. He is so over.
I was one of those persons that, in a way, I would, like go back years. Back at first, I like okay, Orange Cassidy is a good, fun comedy gimmick. And I was cool with that. And I like comedy gimmicks. Then I remember him having, I can't remember who it was. He had a match, and I'm like, oh, this guy can actually wrestle.
Was it Osprey?
No, it'd be way before. I'm talking like about 2020, 2021
Oh,
time
okay,
frame.
okay.
Like, yeah, like
Was it
way.
like didn't he have like triple threat with Pac and Kenny Omega?
Might have been that. It might have been that.
Yeah.
Possibly.
No, the dude can wrestle.
hmm
He can wrestle. So he just doesn't a lot, which is fine. Like it's part of his gimmick. Like he's the whole like lazy gimmick character, which is
exactly.
fine. But I love that they're giving him a more serious presentation now. It definitely is good for character development.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
So I'm excited to see. It's too soon for Mox to lose, so I wonder what's going to happen. Because there's no way they're going to have the blow off for this already at Full Gear in 2.5 weeks. It's
No,
just too soon.
I
I
think it's
still
gonna
feel like.
be.
Go ahead.
Eventually, Shane's got to show up. I'm still convinced they'll hold these to Shane.
Really?
I'm still
I'm
convinced.
not thinking so, but who knows?
I do
Maybe.
think unless they did something yesterday, correct me if so, But they're keeping the AEW title in a case. I guess we're getting a new title design.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
That's possible. Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be good. I really like the AEW title design. I think it's a
Yeah.
really good title design.
Yeah. I really don't want them to change it. There's no reason to
I think
change
it's gonna
it.
be too soon.
Yeah.
We'll see. If
Oh,
so, put
I
the
forgot what
title
I
on
was gonna say.
clearance and goddamn make it cheaper so I can buy
For real, yeah. I'm not paying
it.
$750 for it. Come on. Come on,
That's
Tony Khan.
and that,
Be
man.
better.
Once you get shipping and taxes in it, god damn it goes damn near dude. It's like I think around 900. Like you could throw in
Imagine
shipping for
spending
free, you cheap
imagine
bastards.
spending $1,000 for a
Yeah,
freaking replica title. And come
man, I
on.
couldn't. Like I've held it before. I've had someone who bought it and they let me hold it because I was sitting next to them at an event. They were showing it off. It's cool. It's definitely a higher quality than WWE replicas, but not double the price. Higher quality.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if it was like 600, maybe I could see myself doing it. But not
Yeah.
like I could buy
Yeah.
two WWE replicas for the price of that.
Yeah, for real. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, back to Mox, yeah. I still think it's gonna build to Darby.
Oh, 100%. I think that's the end off payoff.
Yeah.
I hope.
So
I hope.
OC feels like just a piece to the puzzle, but I mean it still feels like they're establishing the new like pillars
Mm-hmm.
with Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, Daniel Garcia, and Hook, I guess. Hook's kind of Hook is still very meh to me,
I agree. I think Hook's
but
a
the
little
other three I'm
overrated.
all for.
Yeah,
So,
especially Daniel Garcia.
mhm.
I'm happy this elite stuff is Reign of Terror to me is coming to an end.
Yeah, yeah, that's another thing. 2 weeks ago, we
Oh
got
yeah.
Private Party, new tag team champions.
Mm-hmm.
Super exciting. Super happy for them. They deserve it. I mean, they've beaten the Bucks like 2 or 3 times now
Yeah.
in
No,
AEW, so it's about time it's for the titles.
no, I wonder what are the Bucks doing because
Taking some time off, probably.
yeah, but they were in the back shredding papers and whatnot.
Yeah. So I
I wonder
wonder if
what
there's going to be like a continuation.
type
I'm
of
curious. Maybe
could
they
be
bring
interesting.
Shane back. They're the ones that bring Shane back.
That'd be crazy if Shane does show up. That's could be one
That'd
of the
be
craziest
insane.
things to ever happen in professional wrestling. Another
A
McMahon.
McMahon, a McMahon in
Yeah,
AEW.
it's crazy.
Is that a phone?
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
we're still we're still in the 2000s here at my house. We have a
Apparently,
landline.
yeah. No, man, I'm so happy for Private Party. I feel like even though they marketed the match as if they don't win, then Private Party like splits up. I still feel like there might have been a chance that Private Party could have lost.
I thought they were.
Yeah, and I would have been sad
I
because
thought
that's weakening your
Cassidy
tag
was gonna go
division
on his
once
own.
again. Yeah, yeah. So I'm curious to see what the Bucks do whenever they end up coming back.
hmm
Who knows how long it'll be? I mean, Okada's still Continental Champion.
I
Um,
forgot about that.
Speaking of that, they gave Okada a nice hype package on Dynamite last night,
Oh, did they?
so I'd recommend watching it. Yeah, so he's one tournament away from being like the king of tournaments. So they were kind of hyping up him and going in for the Continental Classic tournament, which was kind of cool to see. Used New Japan footage, which was cool. I mean, he's won like 4 G1s, so why not win
Hmm.
the Continental Classic next, which is like the Dollar General brand G1. So, um, what else is going on in AEW? Oh, Bobby Lashley debuted.
Oh yeah, Hurt
Bobby
Syndicate.
Lashley
Yeah, I love
debuted
that.
last week.
The Hurt Syndicate. That's a cool name, bro. I think I like that name
Absolutely,
better than the Hurt Business.
yeah, and I love him. Shelton's been looking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Lashley's obviously still got a lot left in the tank. MVP, fantastic hire, obviously.
Yeah.
He's a great manager, especially for those guys.
Mm-hmm.
So
Now, do you think someone's gonna join them? You think Max Caster is turning heel? You think they're splitting up their Acclaim?
I don't know, man. I'm kind of over the Acclaimed right now. Uh,
Really?
yeah, like I don't hate him by any means. It's just I wouldn't mind if they went away for a bit and then came back fresh.
You're not scissoring no more?
I still love to scissor, trust me, but it's just
That's a
They
crazy.
seem so they seem so like thrown in to just
Mm-hmm.
random shit. It
It
doesn't
is
feel like
true.
there's a plan at all for these
Mm-hmm.
lanes. But that's just how I feel. I do feel. What if Ricochet joins the Hurt Syndicate? No, you wouldn't like it?
I don't want to heel Ricochet.
No.
I mean, I think it'll help him because the dude's still dog shit in promos, and I think
He's
that
got he's gotten all right. He's not. I wouldn't say
that's,
dog shit. If you say dog shit, that's fine. It's okay to have different opinions, even if you're
I
just
still don't
wrong.
think
But
he's good. Maybe he's improved a little bit, but I guess this would be a nice situation where the bar was not high.
yeah, I mean,
No
putting him
hate,
with
no hate though. I think that's why. I think that's what's good for AEW for him. It's you
yeah.
know WWE feeds off of promos, and AEW is that alternative, but that doesn't really matter as much.
I mean, if they put him with the Hurt Syndicate, they have MVP.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's with MVP,
Yeah,
it works out, but
exactly.
I don't know. Heel Ricochet, I just
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be fun
like.
to think about, but
Mm-hmm.
Powerhouse Hobbs returned last night after
Yeah.
being out with a
Oh,
knee
did
injury.
he?
Yep, he was
Ooh.
Ricochet's surprise partner last night against Kyle Fletcher and Takeshita.
No, there's the end. God, we talked about this last time. He's the fourth. He's got to be the fourth member.
It's possible
Have Ricochet act like he's about to join, and then Powerhouse Hobbs just beat the hell out of him.
that I would not be upset with that. Can you imagine a stable with Lashley, Benjamin, MVP, and Hobbs? Oh God,
Gosh, bro. Imagine going
the
to the
amount
gym
of
and you see them walking in.
the amount of meat in that faction.
It'd be weird to have a faction, but I don't think Bobby Lashley's the strongest person.
Literally, yeah,
I mean, I
or the
don't know
biggest.
I don't know who's stronger between them two. Have them do a bench off. That'd be entertaining.
I would love to watch a bench competition between those guys.
I
Even
still
Shelton,
want.
he's
Yeah,
Shelton's kind of jacked too.
yeah. Shelton's definitely jacked. But when you're
So
standing next to Bobby Lashley, it doesn't. It does not help. It does not help.
yeah, for real, he looks tiny compared to Bobby, but
He
still,
does.
their presentation has been so good so far in
Yeah, very
AEW, and I
good.
love it. I love that. I can't wait till they come face to face with the
Hmm.
Death Riders. So
Hmm.
I think
Yeah, I
it's
love.
inevitable, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah,
So I'm loving
I'm a
that.
big fan of that.
Mark Davis is back. Like AEW's been getting
Hmm.
so many people back from injury, so it's so nice to see all these
Hmm.
people back that have been out for a while. You got Mark Davis like in tension with Kyle Fletcher and the Don Callis family. Osprey returned last night again too.
Who's?
I'm sure you
Oh
saw that
yeah,
because
yeah.
he was out ever since Wrestle Dream, so it's been like a month. But yeah, man, AEW things are clicking for him. So Full Gear should be good. They got some matches announced. Mox versus Orange Cassidy,
When's Full Gear?
2 weeks from this Saturday,
Okay,
the 23rd.
all right, cool. I think I'm free.
You got
AEW
Mercedes
usually
versus Chris Statlander.
Mercedes match.
I forget
That's
what
my
else they
bathroom
announced.
break.
But yeah, okay, whatever.
It
You
is.
would miss out
I
on Chris
swear.
Statlander. There's no way
Huh?
you'd miss on Chris Statlander. Come on.
That's a suck. Yeah, Chris is one of my favorite.
Yeah, I love Chris. She's great. She's fantastic. But yeah, I don't have much else for AEW. I do want to. Do you have anything else? I know you said you
Nope.
didn't watch the show last night,
Yeah,
so
I don't got nothing to add on.
I do want to do a little touch on New Japan. They had their pay per view on Sunday morning, no, Monday morning. Whenever they have their pay per views, it was like 2 a.m. for us, so obviously I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
But I caught highlights. We got Kenny Omega back in New Japan. That was hype. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh yeah. You came up. Yeah, you guys seen that? Yeah.
Come on, it's Kenny by God Omega. How can you miss it? So Kenny Omega's back. He's got a match seemingly set up for Wrestle Dynasty, which is pretty hype against Gabe Kidd. Uh, I don't know if you saw
Wait, he has a
the
match announced. Omega.
for like 2 months from now. Yeah,
Oh shit! Wait, he's cleared Omega.
Kenny Omega, he's back, baby.
See, I didn't. God damn,
You've
I
been
didn't
out
even
of the
watch the
loop,
promo.
apparently. You've
I
been out of the
assume
loop.
no, I knew he was there. I'm like, okay, it's probably some cheesy like promo of just him being there. I
Yeah.
didn't know he was booking some. Oh shit! I have
Yeah,
not
no,
seen it.
so something happened between him and Gabe Kidd, and then like backstage or after the show they did an angle where like they confronted each other and and like attacked each other. So and Kenny said something about either Wrestle Kingdom or Wrestle Dynasty. I
That's
don't know which,
weird.
but
It's weird that his return is not AEW.
I dig it though. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
I
fine
feel,
with it.
I feel like it that just shows how healthy the New Japan AEW relationship is.
Hmm.
So I like it. I mean, Kenny made his name in New Japan,
Oh, definitely.
so let him go back and get some shine there. And New Japan needs it. Let's be honest. In the past like year, they've lost Osprey, they've lost Okada, they've lost quite a bit of their big names. So um, Ricochet showed up at the
Yeah,
show and confronted Zack Sabre Jr.
I
and
seen
attacked him
that.
after Zack Sabre Jr.'s win.
That'll be a great match.
That's huge. So I think that match is already official for Wrestle Dynasty. So I'm so excited to see just the clashing of styles.
Hmm.
Styles clash, get it?
Yeah.
You got Saber, who's like probably the best technician in the world now that Danielson's gone. You
Hmm.
got probably the best high flyer in the top two high flyer in the world in Ricochet.
What
So
would you say is the best?
Osprey, maybe.
High flyer?
I'd probably put Ricochet.
I put Ricochet. So I put Ricochet and oh my god, what's his name? Uh, just got
NXT.
in. He just no. He just got injured in TNA. He's not a TNA guy, but he was there.
It wasn't Chris Bay, was it?
No, no. He got
No, he's a TNA guy.
uh, starts with a V.
Vladimir Putin.
No, Vikingo.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, Vikingo. Yeah, he's insane. He's
Yeah.
crazy. But yeah, yeah. I guess Osprey doesn't really do like a ton of high flying anymore.
I mean, he
He's more
does
so
have
just
his high flying and whatnot, but I mean,
yeah,
Osprey's good at everything. Some stuff overshadows some
yeah.
stuff.
That's fair. Yeah, that's totally fair. So, but yeah, so that's super exciting. Ricochet versus Zack Sabre Jr. official for Wrestle Dynasty. So I'm so torn because I want to stay up and watch it. It's just so hard us being in Central Time in the U.S. It's like 2 a.m.
Yeah,
So we
I
either
work.
have to sleep before that or
Yeah, I wake up for work at 5 a.m. It's not happening.
yeah,
I stood up to midnight this past week for the election. It was not fun going to work.
yeah, yeah. I stayed up I think until 2 a.m. watching the election like Tuesday night.
Yeah, I
So
tried. I
thankfully
tried
I work
staying
from
up.
home though. So
Oh, see, yeah.
but yeah. So New Japan, from what I saw, put on a pretty good show. I don't know if you know Sonata, but he joined Bullet Club War Dogs. So Bullet Club's it's still a thing. It's still I feel like it's the popularity is not what it
It's on
was.
life alert, but it's still there.
On life, like Bullet Club's fallen and they can't get up. But I'm not into David Finley, so I don't really care much. But
Fair enough.
yeah, so all around, I mean, I'm enjoying what's happening in wrestling right now. So
Same, same.
and it's almost WrestleMania season, so
It
things should
is.
start to pick up there on that front. Royal Rumble's probably my favorite pay per view.
Yeah, it's right around the corner. I'll be buying my
Right around the
tickets.
corner. 2 months from now,
Yep.
or is it early February this year?
It's yeah, early February
Yeah,
1st.
yeah.
Yep.
So three
Tickets go
months,
on sale
three,
this
3 months
week.
from now. But you're going right? It's in Indy.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn. I want to go so bad, but I probably can't. So yeah. I guess we can move on.
Yeah. Line
So
ranking.
blind rankings.
Give me a second. I forgot to make a list.
That's okay because I did the same thing like on our first time. So while you do that, I'm gonna go grab water.
All right.
We'll be back.
All right. I got mine.
All right, cool. I got mine. So you want to go first? Since yeah, you can go first this time. Since I did the guess the wrestler first
All right.
in my record-breaking guess the wrestler segment. All right, so blind rankings. Rank these 5 AEW championship reigns
Ooh. Okay.
without knowing what comes next. Not a whole lot to choose from, but I may may not put in some that you think. So, number one, we're gonna go MJF.
One.
One. Okay.
Yep.
I dig it. I dig it. Hangman Adam Page.
4.
Four. Okay.
Not the best.
See, I'm one of those guys who actually really liked Hangman's reign.
I'm a big Hangman fan, but not much I can look. There's some stuff I can look back and remember, but compared to what we have and it being a small list, it's
Yeah, that's
people I
fair.
put above him.
That's fair. It just sucks because his matches with Danielson are incredible.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it doesn't get talked about enough. But alrighty, Samoa Joe.
3.
Okay. Swerve Strickland.
2.
You got 2 or 5 left. Okay, probably a smart decision, and honestly, a pretty good list because your next one, CM Punk.
Yep, that's what I was saving
Damn it!
5 for. I
Damn
was
it!
saving 5 for CM Punk. That'd be my exact list. That would
Damn
be
it!
my.
I should have changed it to
Actually,
like Kenny Omega.
actually, I think I would flip Hangman and Samoa Joe.
Really?
I think I'd flip Samoa Joe and Hangman.
I know you were a fan of Samoa Joe's because he said that one specific thing of, "Oh, not anyone's going to get a shot at this title."
Yeah,
Blah blah blah. You're going to have to earn it. I know
that's a
that's
fresh impress.
right up
Yeah,
your
yeah.
alley. But so you got MJF as number one, which people hate on his reign for no reason.
Why?
I think it was great. Towards the end, it might have fallen off a little bit, but overall, he had
Mm-hmm.
a great reign, probably top three in AW Championship history
Mm-hmm.
with Mox and Omega. Number one, MJF. Swerve Strickland, number two. Great reign. Samoa Joe, number three. You can't change it now. Number
Yep.
four, Hangman Adam Page. And number five, CM Punk.
Yep.
Oh,
To
what
me,
could have been? Oh,
nah.
what could have been?
What could have been? Obviously, I'm a
What could have
big CM Punk fan, but there's
been?
no doubt that he's the way. There's no way you can argue he's a better AEW champion than anyone. I think he'll historically have the worst reign than anyone unless they do some crazy
Oh,
stuff.
clearly.
Yeah.
Because not on this list is, it's pretty much Mox, Brian Danielson, and Kenny Omega. That's pretty much it. Oh, Chris Jericho, too, I guess. Chris Jericho would probably be towards the bottom.
That's fair.
But,
For what they've
yeah.
had, yeah.
So there's really not a whole lot. I mean, there's only been, is that 9 champions? 9 world champions in AEW history?
I think so, yeah.
So, pretty freaking beast list of champions, too.
Yeah, it's a really good list. A really good list.
So, who's going to be next? Is it going to be Darby Allin? Is it going to be Orange Cassidy?
Darby
Is it going to
Allin.
be Kenny Omega?
Ooh. Well, he
Who's
wouldn't be
it gonna
next
be?
because he's already on the list.
Well, yeah, but okay. Okay, technically you got me. You got me. But
yeah, I got
alrighty.
it. All right. Blind Ranking Championship Designs.
Ooh, okay, okay.
All right.
I like this.
All right, your first one. The Attitude Era WWE title, the oval one.
The oval one, the Big Eagle.
Big
I'm gonna
Eagle.
go 3. I think that's a good spot for it.
Okay.
There's titles I like more, and there's titles that are way worse. So I'll put that at 3.
Okay. The Ruthless Aggression Intercontinental Championship, the oval one.
The oval. Ooh, I love the oval. 2. I'm gonna put it 2.
2? Okay.
Because I think you're gonna give me some bad titles. I just have a feeling.
The AEW Tag Team titles.
Ooh, oh man, they're so good looking. Dang it, James. I'm gonna go 4 on the AEW
4?
tag titles.
In my opinion, those are the best looking titles in all of wrestling right now.
Really? Not
I
the
love
AEW
those.
World title?
Huh?
Not the
Yeah.
World title?
I love the design of the tag titles.
The tag titles are very good looking.
Mm-hmm.
I wish the replicas were cheaper too.
Yeah. Next option. The White Strap Intercontinental Championship.
Ugh. You bastard. So I got 1 or 5 left.
Yep.
I'm gonna go 1. I have to go 1. I can't put that below all the other titles.
All right. Your number 5, the Spinner WWE Championship.
I'm perfectly fine with that. I love the spinner, but it's not better than any of those titles. So spinner at 5, even though I loved it because that was the title when I was growing up. That was the main title.
All
So
right.
it holds a
So
special place in here.
fair enough. So your number one is the White Strap Intercontinental Championship. Your number two is the Ruthless Aggression Oval Intercontinental Championship. Your number three is the Big Eagle WWE title. Number four, AEW tag titles, and number five, Spinner.
That's a pretty good list. I'd probably move up the AEW tag titles though if I could rearrange.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe up to two, probably up to two, and then just bump them down from there.
Fair,
But
fair.
pretty solid list.
You know, the Intercontinental title, that's probably the best track record for title designs.
Oh yeah, 100%. The white strap, the black strap, even the current one. I think the current one looks great.
Yeah, especially now that added blue. Even before they added blue, I thought they got overhated. I didn't think. I thought it was always good, but now they added blue, it makes it even better.
Yep, agreed. So that was a good one. There's so many title designs to choose from. I thought you were gonna throw like the 24/7 title.
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about putting 24. In fact, I played fair. At 5, I was gonna put. I was in my mind for a split second. I was like, should I put the undisputed title just to focus Alex? I know that's his favorite.
I would have hated you because that is my favorite. I don't know if it's one of my favorites. 100%.
I know it's one of your favorites.
It is. That would have broken my heart to put it at 5.
But no, I had to stick to my list. I was thinking about putting the 24/7, but like, nah. When you were gone, I just sat there and looked at my titles, and cause I have.
Oh, okay, yeah, or like the Divas title or something.
I have three out of 5 in my display.
Oh yeah.
Well, 4.
Sweet.
Yeah, 4.
That's the list, man. Yeah, I'm trying to see. I see I don't like that WWE title right behind you.
Oh, see, I think that's underrated.
The big W one?
Yeah, I think that title is very under. I like the simple effect of it.
There's not enough gold on it. There's just not enough gold.
Fair.
Cool, man. Well, that's a blind ranking. So
yes,
let us know how you'd rank them in the comments, whoever's watching.
Okay.
Superstar highlight we got next. Superstar highlight. So do you want to take the reins, or do you want me to first?
I'll go first. So
all right.
My built different. My bad. Superstar highlight. Crimea River.
Crimea River.
Wrestler of the week. It's gonna be. We slightly talked about it earlier. My superstar highlight gonna be Baron Corbin. Someone I think is arguably one of the most underrated wrestlers in the past 10 years. I don't think he's like amazing in the ring. I think he's good in the ring. I do think he's good. But every character he has gotten, he has taken and ran with. He's, when he was Constable Corbin, that authority figure, he was getting heel heat like crazy, doing his job. Bum ass Baron Corbin, it was funny, entertaining.
Sad Corbin.
Lone
Wolf. Corbin was the best.
Yeah. Lone Wolf was a badass dude. I like Lone Wolf Baron Corbin.
Yeah. I love Lone Wolf Corbin.
That's probably my favorite version of him. Even like this last run of his NXT run and slight main roster, he was showing up in the ring a lot more.
Yeah.
And to me, he has two Deep Six and End of Days are such cool moves.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. It wasn't until Drew McIntyre kicked out of it that End of Days hadn't been kicked out of before. Yeah,
Drew McIntyre is the only person to kick out the End of Days.
Respect.
It's rare for someone who has that jobber to mid card character to have a finisher that was so protected.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Yeah, I wish more finishers would be protected like that.
I agree.
But who am I kidding? I love spam finisher matches. Besides Roman and Brock, I love matches like Will Ospreay matches where he hits Styles Clash and he hits a bunch of a hidden blade and people kick out of it. That shit gets me going.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, back to Baron Corbin. I'm sorry to get sidetracked.
You're good. But yeah, it's just he's someone who I've seen get a lot of hate, but he's from what I've seen from wrestlers, people talk backstage, he's super safe in the ring. He knows how to protect people.
Yeah.
There's been incidents where I know there's an infant one where Ziggler was running by the steps and he tripped, but he still caught Ziggler somehow to perform the End of Days and
into the Deep Six, I think it was.
Yeah, Deep Six. My bad. You're right.
That was badass. Yeah.
Yeah. He always did his job good. He always made King Corbin. That was another character. So
yeah.
He's had so many characters, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
if you can make them all work or make memories out of them, that's good. I mean, look at Chris Jericho. He's had infinite amount of characters.
Yeah, for real.
Not everyone could be the Undertaker and have one character that lasts decades.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like Corbin deserves a lot more love. I hope he shows up in TNA or I don't think he'll show up in AEW unless he's MJF's phone call. I know some people are
Yeah.
saying that, but if he has a 9-day no compete, there's no way we're waiting
Yeah.
90 days for a phone call. We waited a fucking year for this storyline. I can't wait another 90 days of
Yeah,
something
for
with Adam
real.
Cole.
For real. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's all I
man.
got.
No, I love the Baron Corbin. He's so underrated. He's one of the most underrated wrestlers probably of all time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I put
Mm,
him. I'm not gonna say the most
that might be a
underrated, but he's
stretch, but
definitely maybe top 10.
top 10 underrated of all time. I'd feel comfortable saying that. He's done nothing but just. I totally lost my train of thought.
You're good. You're good. Yeah.
uh, he's been great. So that's all I'll say.
Hopefully he'll be someone that shows up at meets and greets. I would love to meet him. Like if he showed up at the Squared
Squared
Expo, that'd be
circle.
cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Yeah, I miss him with long hair though.
Yeah, but that was cool because he's also a really good. He's played a great heel, but
Yeah.
he didn't have the best hairline in the world. So I think that's the reason for him going bald. But yeah,
Yeah.
this is when he was still a heel, but they
Uh
still
huh.
did a whole video how he donated his hair for like charity and whatnot
Yeah.
and whatnot. Yeah, Baron Corbin's a good guy.
He
Big
is. Yeah.
Corbin fan.
He is definitely. So I'll move on to my superstar highlight. I want to highlight the one and only, the heir of Bryan Danielson, Zack Sabre Jr. IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Zack Sabre Jr. I think we touched on it a little bit when he won it,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm so happy that he finally won the big one in New Japan. Wins the G1. Doesn't wait till Wrestle Kingdom to use his title match opportunity, but new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. He just defended it on the Power Struggle show against Shingo Takagi in a great match. It was like a 30-minute match. It was insane. So that's when Ricochet showed up, but after the match. But yeah, man, he's been on a tear. He's probably the best technical wrestler in the world. Probably not even probably. He is the best technical wrestler in the world.
Yep, Hennessy's
Just
gone.
huge props to him. So I'm so happy for him. Everything that he's been doing, and now he's pulling double duty at Wrestle Kingdom and Wrestle
Mm-hmm.
Dynasty. So he's facing Shota Umino at Wrestle Kingdom, and then next night Ricochet at Wrestle Dynasty. So he's going to be pulling double duty, which is super exciting. Um, I wish to see more of him in AEW, kind of like we did when he was feuding with Danielson. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see the IWGP champion in AEW again. So just because I'm not able to watch all the New Japan shit, it's just
Like I said, it's tough.
terrible
Tough.
timing. Terrible
Yeah.
timing. But more Zack Sabre Jr. on our screens, please.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a big. I've been a big fan of Zach since the Cruiserweight Classic because that was my
Yeah,
first introduction to
yeah,
him. And ever since then, I'm like, man, this guy. I was hoping so bad he would, sign with WWE. But
yeah,
I think it's worked out good for him because I don't think he would have thrived in that state of WWE.
yeah, 100%. I think he ended up in the right place.
Yeah,
I feel like New Japan is a great spot for him.
I think he knew his worth and he stuck to it, which is mad
Absolutely.
respect. Mad respect,
Absolutely. So and
Probably
now he's on top of the company.
exactly.
So
It can't be easy because especially at that time, AEW was not around. It's got to be hard to turn down a WWE contract because at the end of the day, I feel like that's any wrestler's dream, especially at that time, is to be on WWE. But if you bet on, let's say bet on yourself, and that's what he did, and it's
yeah,
definitely worked out for him.
I mean, yeah, AJ did it.
Mm-hmm.
AJ was at the peak of his career. Well, maybe not the peak of his career, but I mean, dude was on top of New Japan, Bullet Club, IWGP champion, Bullet Club leader, and he jumped to WWE in 2016 of all times. Like,
Yeah,
so and it worked out well for AJ,
yeah,
but
definitely.
it wasn't going to happen for everybody. So because
Exactly.
when was like the Cruiserweight Classic? That was like 2017 or 18.
16?
Was it 16?
Yeah, I was still in high school, so yeah, 16.
Okay, gotcha. Man, some of those matches were great.
Dude, the Cruiserweight Classic was so good. There's
I want to
crazy
I
people
want to
in
go
there.
back. I want to go back and watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
No, that was the first time we got DIY going against each other. So that was a nice tease of the
Yeah,
future. Kota Ibushi was in there. Zack Sabre
yeah,
Jr. It's
yeah,
a crazy lineup if you go back and look at it.
yeah. It was an insane lineup. So I'm probably gonna one of these days sit down and watch the entire Cruiserweight Classic
It's
again.
really good.
And
Really,
wasn't Pac in it? He wasn't?
might have
No,
been, might have been
maybe not. Or sorry,
Neville.
Adrian Neville at the time.
Well, he
Enzo
might have been.
Amore, wasn't he part of it?
No,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think. I mean, he joined the cruiserweight division. Speaking of Enzo Amore, I don't know if you know they got Enzo Amore Cup.
What the, that's so random.
Bro, I got
My
this like
name.
WWE used to do these like slam crate like loot boxes, and I used to be subscribed to
Yeah,
it. And they gave it's cups like this, like one like this, and one was like a regular WWE microphone. I've been
that's
using
dope.
these. Dude, I've been
That's
using this
dope.
glass for
Yeah,
years. It's a nice overall glass. It's plastic, not glass.
yeah.
But it's test of time, bro. I mean, it's not shit spilled.
That's honestly really dope. Yeah. But yeah. So Zack Saber Jr. Huge shout out to you. Finally becoming the face of New Japan.
Mhm.
So I enjoy watching and I'm excited to watch you in the future.
Yeah, yeah, I
That's a
like that.
superstar highlight for the week.
Hell yeah.
All right. So now we got a top three to end it. Our
Yes, we
top
do.
three
We're
women's
gonna
wrestlers of all time. Is that what
yep,
we're doing?
our top three favorite women wrestlers of all time.
Favorite women's wrestlers of all time.
I'll let you go.
You'll let me go first.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start at number three then. I am going to say Tony Storm is my number three.
Okay.
So I love Tony Storm. She kind of rejuvenated my enjoyment of women's wrestling in NXT
Mm-hmm.
UK. And then NXT, when she showed up, had some awesome matches in NXT. And now in AEW, I think she's been on a fantastic run. In the company, she's a three-time women's champion. And her character work has gotten crazy good. I mean, with the timeless Tony Storm character, it's one of the better like characters I think I've ever seen for a women's wrestler.
I agree. I was not a Tony Storm fan at all. That character intrigued me a lot and made me a
Yeah,
fan.
yeah. So she and she's a fantastic wrestler too,
Mm-hmm.
and she's still so young. She's got so many more years ahead of her. So I'm really looking forward to how she matures in wrestling and just keeps going, how long she can go. So number two, Mickey James. I love Mickey James. I remember specifically the storyline with her and Trish, where she was like a weird like stalker of Trish
Mm-hmm.
Stratus or whatever. That weirded me out as a kid, but for some reason I loved it. I was like 8 years old at the time, 10 years old, I think it was. It was like 2006, WrestleMania 22, I think,
Yep.
where she won the Divas Championship or the
Women's yeah. Yep.
Women's Championship off of Trish, and like I loved it. I think she was played a great crazy character. She had a great career outside of WWE when she went to TNA, Impact. I think she's great. And then we got to meet her last year, or earlier this year. That was really cool. So
Yep.
number one, and I think you already know this. It's Lita.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lita.
Big list.
Lita was amazing. So another big part of my childhood. Her like moonsault was so beautiful. Every time she did the moonsault, I
She still
popped
has a
so hard.
top five moonsault like to this day, in my opinion.
It's got to be, yeah, probably the best for women too.
Io.
Io's got a good one, yeah.
Io's my favorite moonsault of all time.
Really,
Shit, hers
wow.
is so smooth.
It is. It is. I'll give you that.
But that's
Something
fair.
about Lita's though. She just got up and
It,
it looks so good.
and especially at that time. At that
Exactly.
time, a woman doing a moonsault is unheard of.
Nobody was doing it at the
She was
time.
so unique for her time. You know, she wasn't all about flaunting. I know she had a flaunt stick out, but that was more of a character than anything. But she wasn't about flaunting,
Yeah.
her goods or whatnot, or coming to the ring and the littlest clothes the TV would allow you. She was about just wrestling.
Exactly. And she had like a story. She got beat the fuck out of by like Triple H or
Yeah.
Stone Cold by with a chair. It's like she wasn't afraid to do stuff like that,
No,
and
she
that was
took
really
some
cool.
crazy bumps. She took a
Yeah.
lot of crazy bumps.
The power bomb that she took from Eddie Guerrero on the floor. Oh,
Yep.
and her theme song was such a banger too. Great theme song. So I absolutely love Lita.
Yeah, good.
So that's my top three.
All right, that's a good list. That's a good list. All right, so my
Hit
top
me,
three women
James. Hit me.
wrestlers, huh?
Hit me. What's your top
All
three?
right, number three. Um, I have to blend it. Number three, AJ Lee.
Okay.
AJ,
Yep.
AJ Lee, she played that crazy character. One thing you noticed about my list, I love the crazy character for women wrestlers. It probably explains my dating problems in life, but that's besides the point.
Hey, it
But yeah,
happens. It happens.
but yeah, dude, something. AJ Lee was in a time frame where divas were not getting in ring time, and nor were they good in the ring.
Yeah.
This is it's PG stuff, so they couldn't do the flaunting this stuff and whatnot. They just weren't getting the time.
Yeah.
She's someone who I think would thrive in nowadays professional wrestling more than she did then, because she was like a big fish in a small pond.
Yeah.
But she was great on the mic, great in the ring. Involved in so many storylines. Like she was jumping
Yeah.
from dude to dude like crazy, but
Hmm.
it was always intriguing on what the hell is she gonna do next. You never knew what she was gonna do next.
Yeah. Literally.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Okay.
my
I
number
dig it. I dig it. AJ was cool. She was really cool.
yeah. Yeah, my number two is the same as yours, Mickey James.
I kind of figured when you
Yeah,
said your list is full of crazy.
yeah,
So I was like, okay, Mickey James is there.
Mhm. But yeah,
Soraya or
Mickey.
Paige.
You
I'm
know,
just kidding.
but as a kid, she debuted again. Time frame WrestleMania 22. I was 6, 7 years old. I was going to WrestleMania 22, and as a kid, I just thought, this chick's cool. She has my name.
Yeah.
A little kid mentality, bro. And I remember going to WrestleMania 22, and she was part of the meet and greet, and it was like a photo op with her and Bobby Lashley. I did not pay a single attention to Bobby Lashley. I don't think I said one word to Bobby Lashley. I just sat there and talked with Mickey James.
That's amazing.
But yeah, she's a lot of good in ring work, great on the mic. Like you said, she did a lot. Has done a lot outside the company.
Yeah.
She's a TNA staple in the women's knockout division. She still can go too. I mean, she's up there in
Yeah.
age, but she can still go. She's
Yeah.
really good still.
She's not still wrestling, is she? She's
I don't think she's as active, but I know she still does stuff here and there.
yeah.
I'd imagine she probably would sign a legend deal here soon with
Yeah.
WWE. I know
Yeah.
she was at Bad Blood.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah. And my number one is gonna be, this might be a hot take, but Alexa Bliss.
Really?
Alexa Bliss, yeah. I don't know, something about her character has always.
Hmm.
I've been an Alexa Bliss like from her NXT days. She just caught my eyes from wrestling, looks, everything. Again, it's that crazy character. Something that has always attracted me with that crazy character with the women in wrestling. I don't know.
Yeah.
I always thought it was cool. She has played that as herself with Bray Wyatt and everything. And to me, in the ring, I think she's really good in the ring. I think
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I agree.
she's definitely a top in the ring. All her title reigns I thought were pretty good.
Yeah.
It was cool at Money in the Bank 2018 when she won the Money in the Bank and cashed in. I was there for that.
Were you? Was
So
that in Chicago?
yeah, it was in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was cool, man. I've never been there. People were pissed that she won because in reality she shouldn't have won. She already had a few title reigns. Then everyone was jumping for joy when he cashed in. I was calling a bunch of people bandwagoners. Sure, I think more people are happy that interrupted Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax because who the hell cares about that match? But
Yeah. Honestly.
but yeah, Alexa, she's so damn good in the ring, good in the mic. I hope she comes back soon. I know she
I
had a
miss her,
kid.
man. Yeah. I miss Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, I'm hoping she joins the Wyatt 6 because I think there's obviously five, and obviously that sixth member obviously could be Bray and some stance, but I think that leaves the open spot for Alexa Bliss, which I'm all
Plus, they would
for.
reunite her with Nikki Cross.
That'd be cool, and it works out great because I think she definitely deserves to be part of it because
Yeah.
she was a big part of the Fiend character,
Yeah.
and she had a good relationship with Bray and whatnot.
Yeah.
So hopefully we
There's,
see her back soon.
I agree. 100% agree. I love Alexa Bliss. So
Yeah.
And that was part of that NXT era where I actually loved Becky Lynch. Surprising. In
See, I
NXT.
hated NXT Becky.
See,
We
I loved
flipped.
NXT
We
Becky.
flipped on Becky.
We flip flopped on Becky. Yeah, it's crazy. But
uh,
yeah, so it's part of that era of NXT that I absolutely love.
yeah, but
So
also
I can't
honorable
wait to see
mention.
her back.
Yeah, honorable mention to Liv Morgan. She's up to the list. I was
Love
going
Liv
back and forth
Morgan.
between her and AJ.
If I yeah,
Another
if
crazy
I had to have
character.
yeah, if I had to give an honorable mention, it'd be like Asuka or Bianca Belair maybe.
That's good.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
man, that's all I got for this. So I guess we can
We,
transition into we finally hit 100 followers on Twitter on X. We didn't start
yes.
that long ago, so I mean we made pretty good progress. So thank you to everyone who follows us on Twitter. And we have a special occasion for hitting 100
Yeah.
followers. Why don't you tell them, James?
So we know we're gonna do this thing. Anytime we hit 100 or a milestone on any social media, we're gonna do a giveaway. Like we said, we just want to interact with the fans and thank the fans. Like I said, we haven't been active long, but 100 followers on Twitter is pretty big. Everything else is doing good. That was our first to hit 100. So
Like
like
you said,
Alex said,
we gotta
thank
start
you.
somewhere. So
Exactly.
it's the first 100. Next it'll be 500. Next it'll be 1,000. Who knows? But
Exactly.
it's good to get off the ground. So
Exactly. So yeah, we have a giveaway for it. We're gonna do a $50 WWE Shop gift card. And the way you can enter this, we're gonna make a tweet for it because it is Twitter. But we'll also run this through all our social media. So all you gotta do is follow and comment,
yep,
and you'll be
follow and
entered
comment,
in.
be involved.
And
So
yeah, you can do it on you can enter in on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube,
Facebook,
Facebook, Instagram, and every one will be one entry. So you can have multiple entries if you follow us across the board. Increase your chance to get a gift card, and yeah,
make sure you comment too, though. So
comment. Yeah, gotta
you gotta
comment.
follow and comment.
Yeah,
So
there'll be a distinguished post for it, and yeah,
yeah, so thank you guys again for hitting that 100 followers, big milestone. So we're kind of almost there with Facebook. I think we're at like
yeah,
65, 64, 65.
yeah. Facebook and YouTube probably be our next one.
Facebook's
TikTok,
it's
yeah,
tough to grow Facebook, but we'll get there.
YouTube,
YouTube
YouTube
though,
is not too far. Instagram, I'll be happy when we get the double digits for Instagram.
just get off Instagram altogether. But yeah,
Yeah,
so
again, thank y'all.
super exciting times. And what? Anything else?
I guess there's also another weekly thing of if you want to come join us for an episode, come join us. Same concept as the giveaway. All you gotta do is comment and follow on this post on this short, and you can join us. We had a guest this week, but there was scheduling problems. So I'll say this now. We normally record on Tuesdays around 4 o'clock Central Time. So if you're
Yeah,
available,
unfortunately, this past Tuesday was kind of weird with the
yeah,
election and everything. So,
yeah.
but
So yeah,
it shouldn't be an issue going forward.
yeah. So yeah, want to join us? Come on, talk wrestling for like 20 minutes. We'll have segments for you. We'll have you
Get to
ring
know
stuff
you.
with
Just
us.
get to know you. That's
Yeah.
what we want. We want to get to know you. We want you to get to know us. So,
hmm So yeah, like I said, comment and on this video and follow us. And also, you got to be 18 years old.
very important.
Uh, yeah, I think that's it.
So,
Got anything else we got to wrap up with?
I guess no. With that, we must bid you adieu. Goodbye. Mwah.
Mwah.
Good night. Bang.
Bang.